Hi, my loves. I'm here today to talk to you about Nuummite. Oh my goodness. Nuummite, where have you been all my life? Nuummite, you are shining so bright. So this is a awesome stone. If you can see all of those beautiful flecks in there, those are epic. It looks like silver stars on like the blackest, deepest sky. This is a pretty big stone. This is palm size. Love it. This is an amazing stone. Okay, Nuummite resonates with the earth and star chakra. And the reason why that is because the Nuummite actually connects the base root chakra and the crown chakra together. So this is going from the deepest earth to the outreaches of space is what this stone is for. It is a sorcerer stone, age in spiritual growth forward quickly. Okay, so if you've been wanting to get somewhere quickly, there we go. If you've been wanting to get somewhere quickly, this is the stone for you. All right. If you've been needing change, like you need to get over your things, you need to face the music now. You want somebody to leave you alone right away. This is like an action stone, a stone of action. Okay. All right. Use when you need to attune yourself with the deepest earth energy. So if you've seriously needed to ground to the point where like you need to be planted ground, okay, this is a stone that can definitely help you with that. It's black with labradorescence. So they call those beautiful flakes right there, those little sparkles you're seeing, they call that a labradorescence. So much like labradorite has that, and much like moonstone has that little quality where it kind of catches the light and it has a little bits of water in between that just looks so beautiful. It's like the same thing going on here. Okay, stone of good luck increases the number of synchronicities in your life. Now, synchronicity is my very favorite. Synchronicity is something unfavorable and unplanned that occurs in your life. So you need $5, you put on a little jacket, you find $5. You thinking of an old friend you haven't seen in years, you miss the heck out of them, you run into them in a grocery store even though they moved to Chicago 10 years ago or whatever it is. Things like that. Favorable, unplanned. That's synchronicity. This is going to help, okay? When your synchronicities start to happen, I will say, please acknowledge them. If you've got your piece of Nuummite and these good things start happening, say thank you. Say thank you, God. Thank you, universe. Thank you, Nuummite. Thank you, just synchronicity. Thank you that I'm getting the things I need in my life. The reason why you would want the number of synchronicities to increase in your life is because, can you believe some people never have any? Some people go their whole life without finding $1 on the ground, never find any change. They only step in dog poop. They never meet anybody good. Bad stuff always happens to them. For them, this could change their life. Can you imagine what it'd be if you got a lottery ticket and you're just like, meh, and you got your little Nuummite and then you scratch your lottery ticket and you win? You blow your freaking mind. Now, I'm not saying this is going to get you a lottery ticket, but I'm saying there are possibilities out there that possibly weren't there before when you have the stone in your presence. Okay, this is a strong aid in helping you move forward in life. Aids in enhancing your magical powers and aids in helping make contact with the elemental forces. Okay, so like if you are a plant person or you're working with fire, you're working with air or water, or possibly fairies or gnomes or salamanders or, just different elements of the earth and spirits like that, this is going to aid in this. All right. Highly protective, especially against strong levels of magic and sorcery that may be directed against you. A stone of reflection, like it will mirror back. And I'll testify, mwah, I love you. I love you so much. This stone, if anybody ever even thinks a negative thought at me, it bounces right back at that person. I've caught a couple people trying to do stuff to me before, and I was like, you have no idea what you have coming to you. And it was without me doing anything, just because this says, nope, I've got her. It's my guard dog. It says you're blocked at the door and you go right back to where you came from. Luckily I ask for no more, no less. So whatever you give to me goes back to you, no more, no less. So yeah, that's good. And I know for a fact that's worked because I've seen that happen time and time again. That's even on its own, and I almost never use it on its own. There are so many ways to use this. Okay, powerful shamanistic journey tool. Once you master its energy, you're able to move forward on these journeys. So if you've been trying to do deep meditations and deep, deep levels of journeying into yourself with or without the aid of things that aid that. You know what I'm talking about if you know, and if you don't know, then you don't know. This can definitely help. Again, it's got the whole entire solar system stuck in it, right? There's stars everywhere, so it'll help you lift up your vibration to go to those places, those farthest reaches of space. Helps you have faith at the level of psychic protection against negative energies and psychic attacks. It's, as somebody who used to deal with succubus attacks nightly, and as somebody who has dealt with traveler ghosts and traveler spirits coming in and out of my room on a frequent basis, because I'm just right there on that ley line and I'm right next to a train track, so there's a lot of extra vibration. I have very, very little, if at all, problems with anything bugging me when I don't want it to bug me at night at all anymore, for any kind of attack reason because of this. And if I ever feel like that feeling, I sleep with it in my bed. And then I don't feel like that anymore. Shines light into the depth of the unconscious. I'm going to call this a shadow stone. If you've been doing shadow work with me, if you've been watching my shadow classes, this could be a stone for you. I'm asking you to bring up the darkest parts of yourself and face them. This is what this stone is going to do. It's going to force you to bring up those parts of you that maybe you don't want to think about, maybe that memory you don't really want to face, but it's going to force you to bring it up, and it's going to force you to face it. It's going to force you to face the music, and that is a good thing. If you're ready for that. If you're not ready for it, I understand. Aids in relieving the past life negativity and past karma that has held you in an inability to move forward. So if you know you got something but you don't know what, the stone will help. It might bring it up to your conscious, so you're going to have to face the music, but still that's a good thing because it's going to bring it forward for you. It's going to give you a direction to move forward to. It's not, if you're just like, I don't know what to do, take the stone. You might find yourself crying over some crap that you thought you forgot from when you were 4, okay? You might remember some stuff from a past life 10 years back, okay? Or, 10 times back. So, try this one. Okay. Vibration boost with the use of other stones. I'm just going to go ahead and stick a little this is them or whatever. I don't know how to say this. I'll try because it'll be funny. Tug to pite, cryolite, and agarine. We'll try. But anyways, I'll put it up with the description and a little picture. Now, there are many, many, many more stones that this will help with. But here's an example of one that helps magnify, one that's emotional healing, and one that helps amplify and psychic protection. With any stone, do your research, get to know your stone, pick the one that speaks to you. I know it's kind of crazy to be like paying money for a rock, but honestly, this was a more expensive rock. My twin flame had to come up with half of the money because I only had $15 and this was like a $35 rock. But I really wanted it. It just spoke to me. I thought it was beautiful, and he gave up the money and I got to have my stone. When there's a will, there's a way, and when you need to have something, the universe will find a way to give it to you. Get to know each stone. Don't just buy something, throw it on your shelf, and be like it didn't work. Take your stone, clean it with some, with some smudge or some incense. Get it nice and clean. Look at it. Really look at it. Spend some time with it. Look at it like you'd look at your cell phone. Like, look at it, Look at how beautiful it is. Feel it. Does it have rough spots? Is it all smooth? Check out the different facets in it. Check out the different little lights and the glimmers and see the different shapes and just really get to know your stone. Feel its energy. Give it appreciation and you'll be able to tap into it. This is a harder stone to work with. Not everybody can pick it up and just use it. Not everybody likes facing the music. Not everybody... whatever. But, if you need to send some negativity back to somebody, if you need to bring up your fears so that you can face them, if you need to move forward on your journey or need to learn more about yourself or whatever it is, this is a really good stone. But don't just buy a stone and throw it in your bag and think that's it. Spend time with it, get to use it, treat it like a pet. It's there to help you, but it's not there to be abused, and just think about that. All right, I love you all so much. Please like and subscribe. Share the beep out of this. Share. Dude, if this gets shared, how many times would I even... Man, If it gets shared 100 times, I will buy another one of these and send it off to the person, okay? And the person who got the labradorite, did they ever get it? No. But I have it actually in an envelope with the address on it, ready to mail out. It's just I went from car accident to not being able to work because of that, and then we just had a death in the family, and seems like every time I'm like, oh yeah, I'll go do that, then something throws me off track. But it's coming, and this will get there too. So there's that. I love you all. Like, subscribe, share, blah, 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 blah. Like I said, if you share it 100 times, I will get somebody one of these, all right? I will get you one. I can't promise it'll be a heart, because this was the only one of that, but I will get you a chunk of Nuummite. It'll be my gift from you, or from me to you guys. All right. I blabber too much.